Hi, and welcome to another Type with Me. In today's episode, I want to talk about configuring viewports in Storybook Angular. So, for this video, I created a responsive component, of course. It's very nice to know that within Angular you have, or within Storybook actually, you have different kind of options that you can do, right? So you can here put a grid, apply a grid to the preview. You could provide different viewports, and you have this to see and to inspect a certain things like margins and so on. So, and the other thing is this, right, to see which the different kind of components or blocks are. These are all, in my opinion, very useful things. Another thing is dark and light. You can very easily then clear your background. Same thing here when you do small, large, or tablet. Could also say reset viewport, right? So within Angular itself, you have here a folder called .storybook. In .storybook, you have different kind of things. You have, for example, the main.ts, where you have your stories and you can configure them appropriately. We have add-ons and you have the frameworks that you want to use, right? And in our case, it's Angular. And then you have the preview.ts and then you have the tsconfig.json, right? But the preview one is the important one. And for this, you can add actually a configuration for the custom viewports. In our case, I put here small, which is the small screen. It has a width and a height. And then I have the tiny, which is a tiny screen, and it's a very tiny screen, right? And then we have our parameters right here, preview parameters, create the viewports used by your application, and then the viewports and the custom viewports, right? If I save this, then we go back to our application here in Storybook, and then here you can see that we have a small screen and we have a tiny screen, right? And you see here, that's a very tiny screen, and actually it's the parameters that are right here. We can very easily also switch, which is also nice. You can put this on, or you can put this on, right? But I think, yeah, it's nice to have the ability also to switch, to turn your screen. Actually, same thing here. You can just very easily switch small screen, and we can reset our viewport, right? So I think it's a very interesting way of testing your application. If you know that you have different screen sizes and that certain screens are important, well, this is the way to configure it and to test it out in the proper format. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. I think when you are writing responsive components and a responsive application, this is really a great thing to configure your viewports on. I hope you liked it. Please give us a thumbs up if you think this was a very nice and good video, or subscribe to my channel to see more videos around this. Thank you very much.